Have you ever had a conversation and thought, oh geez, I only know 7 words? Well, the people that made my word coach have got your back. It's time to learn some vocabulary, but who's going to be teaching me? Is it the woman on the back? God, I hope so. Let's boot this up.
I don't like how this guy looks. Can't commit to the full bald. Yeah. He has like the little baby hair in the middle.
So yeah, we start out with this crazy professor in the tutorial who has never heard of finasteride, but I have some amazing news. While setting up my profile, I learned that we can indeed learn from the woman on the back, who's named Veronica. Thank God, I only bought this game just for her. So let me just cut straight to what this is. It's a glorified minigame compilation, except all the games just revolve around spelling words and knowing vocabulary. Real riveting stuff here. There's no proper story or anything, so my goal here was to simply play through every single player mode possible. The first one you're forced to play is Missing Letter. And wow, who would have guessed? You need to find the missing letter in each word that pops up on screen. But here's the worst part. You have to draw the letter using the Wii Remote pointer controls. For the most part, this isn't an issue, but sometimes the letter detection here is laughable. But hey, sometimes it works in your favor. I drew an E here, and even though it was an A, I still got it, because the game thought I drew that. And yeah, this game may embarrass me a bit with my spelling knowledge at times, but hey, I don't claim to be smart. I'm not a Redditor. At least I'm not as dumb as this game, thinking my drawn I was a K. One other thing I'll quickly note here is for some reason you can also hook up a DS to play this mode. Like instead of the Wii pointer controls, you just draw the letter with the DS stylus. I guess that's cool, but like, why? From what I can gather, this is the only thing you can do with a DS in this game. Kinda feels like a waste of time, but alright. Next up is split decision. You get a definition, and you have to pick which word it matches to in time. And yeah, is there really anything else to say here? Fortunately, my answer wasn't decided through drawings this time, and oh yeah, these were the 2 initial games in the tutorial. And now I want to complain about a thing so many games on the Wii do. Keyboard selection menus that you have to control by twisting your Wii Remote left or right. I'm sorry, but why is this such a huge trend on the Wii? I understand it's a cool gimmick that's possible specifically on the Wii, but just because you can do it doesn't mean that it's good. Just give me a normal keyboard and selection menus. This is nonsense. At least I get to select between the only 3 countries that exist: the United Kingdom, United States, and Canada. Have fun with that one in the comments. Afterwards, I am also given a quick evaluation before I can explore any of the further games. There's a few dozen words that pop up on screen one by one, and I am asked if I know what that word means. And I really did not know a lot of these. After this game tells me I'm as smart as a middle schooler, I had to do what is a slightly harder version of split decision. I get the word, but this time I need to choose the right definition. And oh yeah, I guess this game is meant to be something you casually play a tiny bit of every day instead of all at once, because you get a daily quota to hit, but nah, screw that. I'm getting through all of these modes in one sitting. Unfortunately, not everything is immediately unlocked though, so I had to play a handful of modes multiple times just to unlock other games. Next on the chopping block is word shuffle, and yep, this is the same to what we've seen before, except instead of matching one word and definition at once, you get 4, but you get more time. I'm sorry, but there's only so much I can talk about with each of these modes. Like, are you expecting me to make a full-length half-an-hour project on this? It's just words. Don't worry though, there's also word cereal. This time you get to spell out words but with milk. Wow. In fact, I only have one other game to cover here, Safecracker. You versus CPU and try to spell out a hidden word the quickest. I will admit, there is one single player mode that I actually somehow missed out on, which is right here. Block letters. But from what I can gather, it's basically the same thing as half the other games I played. Am I really missing out here? Have I really upset any devout block letters fans? I hate to make this so short, but that was my word coach. Did I learn anything from this? No, not really. This felt like a complete waste of time, and if you were trying to learn more words, there are probably so many other better ways to go about it. I think the core idea of it is great, you know, getting kids and adults alike to expand their vocabulary, but God, this is so bland and boring and repetitive. I genuinely had to be one of the only people to have played this for more than an hour in one sitting, because I can't fathom the average person wanting to do that. There isn't horribly much to say after a certain point. I'm just bored of this, and I feel like you would be the exact same if you had to play this. For all those reasons, I rate it a 4 out of 10. It's not offensive by any means, but this is not what you should be spending your time on the Wii with. In fact, this is part of an overarching My Coach series by Ubisoft, which hosts a handful of games that teach you a handful of skills. Really can't wait to play My Fitness Coach and My Fitness Coach 2, but until I get to those, that's all I have for today. So, thanks for watching.